Okay, it's done downloading. Here's the file, and then down below here you can see it's 6.49 gig, so the whole thing seemed to make it. Okay, now I'll put in a DVD. This is a dual layer DVD, so it holds 8 gigs. I'll put that in my DVD player, DVD burner. Let's double check, make sure it's blank. Okay, so it must be blank. Let's see, if I right click this and go burn disk image, when it says image, that means ISO. See, if you just write it to your DVD, it'll work like a flash drive. But if we use this burn disk image, then it writes it like a regular application, a DVD that you'd buy at the store. It should only take a few minutes. Once it starts burning, we should get a couple more pop-ups. Okay, so here's our window disk image burner. If you have multiple burners, you can choose one here. And then if you want to, you can verify disk after burning, but I don't bother. That usually takes a long time. Like you can burn the disk in 10 minutes and it takes a half hour to check it. So it just, since I have it right here, if it doesn't work, I can just burn it again. So then click burn. You can hear the disk start to run. It's got to be a dual layer disk, so it holds 8 gigs. A regular disk holds like 4.7 gigs, and that's not enough to hold the whole image. See, like that's 6.49 gig. It won't fit on a 4.7 gig disk. You could probably set it up on a thumb drive and then boot off the thumb drive, but I just do it with a blank disk. Blank disk costs what, 5 cents? Okay, so after I downloaded the trial, I never got a serial number to enter in, so I think we don't need a serial number. It used to be with the trial versions that you'd have a CD with a CD plastic box, a jewel case, and there used to be a serial number that you would have to enter in. I'll go to my email and see if they sent me an email. Okay, so the disk is done. Okay, so the disk is done. It says the disk image has been successfully burned to disk. We can close this. The tray automatically pops open when it's done burning. So I close the tray, and now we'll check it out just to see what it burned to the disk. Okay, then I'll right click and open. Don't install it because it'll overwrite your operating system. Click open, and here's the files they wrote to disk. So when we install it on our other computer, we'll use this guy here, setup.exe. I'm just looking for some PDFs. You'd think they'd throw a couple in there, like a quick start PDF or something, so, but I don't see nothing. Here's some Word files, text files. Okay, so now we'll go install this on a different computer. I'll right click and go eject. And then be sure to write on it what it is. You know, use a black magic marker. You know, these, get these at Lowe's. They're fine print. So Windows Server 2016, and I'm going to put the date. So then I know how long it's good for. 180 days trial. Okay, so Windows Server 2016, today's date, and it's good for 180 days, which is 6 months, I think. 30, 60, 90. So that's not bad, right? Okay. See ya.